I feel so blessed. So blessed. I'm sitting in one of the most beautiful homes I've ever seen, watching the ocean waves. Watching people golf, writing my book about self-love, asking God to show me how I can be more meaningful here. In this lifetime, and for many more. I'm so blessed. My entire life, I've had amazing, miraculous moments. There's so many, what some would call miracles, that have happened throughout my life. And I can tell you, I came from nothing. I didn't have parents around when I was 9. I grew up without a dad. My siblings and I were all separated when we were little. My grandparents did their best helping me along the way, and some family members. But I was this little pure, loving, sweet, God-loving little girl that said, I'm going to help everyone in my family get better. I'm going to help them. I used to believe that I was going to have a short life. I thought I was going to die by the time I was 25. And so I got my associate's degree by the time I was 18. I went to college and high school at the same time. I had 3 jobs. I went to high school, I went to college, and then I would work at a pharmaceutical company for the executive assistant from 3:30 to 8:30 at night. I was one of the few people, like 3 people out of the hundreds there at that late hour, with security guards and badges and all that stuff. I was given, at 16, I was given such great trust, and I was so responsible, and I was so grateful, and I still am so thankful. I was given a full scholarship from a wonderful program that helped at-risk kids get into any school they wanted to, or could get into. And I went to the tutoring program from 12 to 17 after school, and on the weekends. And I got into college and got full scholarship for my bachelor's and my master's degree. If it weren't for that full scholarship, I don't know if I would have got through college and became a therapist. I am so thankful. I started my first business really when I was 12, cleaning houses and babysitting for the families at my church and cleaning houses for the elders. And had little business cards, made them at this little kiosk at the mall with my friend Amanda. And we would do that for the late hours, and for, say weekends. I started my first coaching business at 22. I'm 45. And I started working with drug and alcohol recovery. That was my specialty at the time. For 6.5 years, that was helping the youth get clean and sober and have harmony within and heal from the brokenness that started the addiction in the first place. I had a gift. I still do. It didn't come from a book, though. Books have helped, workshops, the years and years of education and being around amazing people, but where it really comes from, what I do, it comes from a higher power that I call God. It's the most powerful force and source in the universe, and it's called love. And it has lifted and gifted me so much. And we all have access to it. But here's the secret. When life throws you a curveball, you have two choices. Become a better person from it as quickly as possible, or not. And when life throws me a curveball, that's the first thing I do. I ask, what is the gift? What is the gift? I tore my tendon, my Achilles heel, at yoga class not too long ago, about 6 months ago, and ruptured. I healed quickly because look, I'm fine now. Okay, but ruptured dancing around at the yoga class after yoga. Anyway, so I healed really quickly within 4 weeks, and within 6 completely. But it's love that did it, and love and some techniques that are pretty amazing, yoga nidra, and really accessing the highest vibration within you. When you're pouring out love, your electromagnetic energy, it gets up to around 5,000 hertz. If you don't know much about that, it's worth learning. It's worth learning about what your human body is. And this is like science and proof and stuff, it's like real. But when you channel love, your vibration, your hertz, the energy that comes from you and within your cells is actually at a higher vibration. Instead of a couple hundred, when you're in low vibration, you're in a couple hundred hertz. But when you're in love, you're actually exuding healing energy. So you walk in the room and you lift others. You see the baby or the animals or, while you're walking, and they're drawn to you. It's because your light is turned on. I've had a recent medical scare. And I know that it is only a sign of the best time of my life, right around the corner. True love, compatible companionship, publishing my books, helping more people at a greater capacity heal their broken hearts, traveling to sacred places that my soul has been yearning to see in this lifetime. Being in a multi-million-dollar home on the coast that has the most spiritual energy. This home is so filled with love. There's so much love here. These opportunities do not happen until we decide that no matter what we're facing, God is the answer. Love is the answer. Peace is the answer. using the pain to turn into strength for others. I'm so thankful. I am going to be an old lady here because I've got to share my story, and I got to keep showing people how real it is. You just keep choosing love. You keep holding on to you as a creator. You are a daughter or a son of the Creator. How much more special can you be? It doesn't matter what age or stage, gender, title, income. That doesn't matter. Not when you compare it to the greatest thing we ever could be here on earth, is God's child. That's the best thing. That's the best thing we could ever want to achieve. And we don't have to even earn it. We are love. We don't have to wait for parents to show up or a partner. We just have to keep being love and letting it expand within us. Just remember you're worth it. Every time life throws you a curveball, speak into the room your love. Talk out loud as if love itself is listening from the great collective source of pure light. Speak as if you see it watching your face. It's watching you. Every blink of your eyelashes, every single tear. It's that close. And it's inside of all of your cells. Yeah. You want prosperity? You want peace? You want harmony in your relationships? You want to forgive yourself, forgive someone else? Choose. When you're lonely, when you're sad, when you're fearful, when you're faced with a curve in the road, it is more important and more valuable and more rewarding than any other time in your life if you use that energy, that chi, to become a better, brighter version of you. I assure you, you will always be blessed tenfold. Not 10 times, tenfold. Fold a piece of paper 10 times, and then count the folds. I love you. I love you. Whoever is seeing this, you were meant to see this. The collective that was meant to see this. You're waking up and it's your time. No matter what you're facing, we do get to decide. Trust is a decision. It's a decision. It's just clearly that simple. Trust that love is showing up for you. Heal, forgive, release. Ask, what would the next best version of me think, feel, do for someone else right now, for me right now? Is it breathe? Is it eat something a little healthier? Is it say yes to a friend who invited you to a beautiful place to work on your book? Get out of your box. Start asking. It's a little uncomfortable because you don't know where you're going to end up. But I can guarantee this. If you choose to follow peace and love, it will never fail you. Love can be confusing, so I'm not talking about a person, but if you have peace and love, that's a fingerprint. That's part of the algorithm of the greatest life that you could ever live. Have both, and you will always do well. I love you.